Massachusetts health reform was going to be Mitt Romney's central accomplishment that he would use on the national stage running for president.
I want to thank the many people who were critical to crafting the bold healthcare initiative that I'm about to sign. Jonathan Gruber at MIT.
I helped Governor Romney develop his healthcare reform, or Romneycare, before going down to Washington to help President Obama develop his national version of that law.
I helped craft and pass Massachusetts health reform in 2006 and the Affordable Care Act in 2010. Mitt Romney had this belief that this was going to be his ticket to national fame and glory.
Thank you. This is a politician's dream, you got to admit.
Romney's people built a stage on top of the stage so that the event would project better for the assembled national media.
Standing on the top of this this pedestal here, and then I've got a little step underneath to get even higher.
He believed what we were doing in Massachusetts could be a good national model.
Massachusetts is a model for getting everybody insured. The right way to proceed is to reform health care. That we can do as we did it in Massachusetts.
The core of the Affordable Care Act, or Obamacare, and what we did in Massachusetts are identical. It was to President Obama's credit that he said, yeah, it borrows some ideas from the right, but look, here's something that really worked.
We are done.
Then all of a sudden, Mitt Romney started attacking basically what he'd done.
If I were president, day one, I will take action to repeal Obamacare.
He passed Obamacare. I'll repeal it. I will repeal Obamacare and I'll kill it dead on its first day.
Here's a guy who came up with this brilliant achievement, made it work in Massachusetts, then suddenly, because it was from the other party, it was a bad idea.
On the campaign trail, what you say in one town can show up in the next. People have him recorded as promoting Massachusetts health reform, promoting it as a national model, and now he is saying he wants to tear down the very model that he was promoting.
I was lucky enough to be the first person enrolled in the core health plan under Romneycare, and was invited to the initiating ceremony with Governor Romney. Massachusetts health reform has allowed me to get my life back. I lost it and now I'm getting it back again. And when I hear Governor Romney talking about repealing Obamacare, I just think he's jumping to a political position where the issue isn't health care, it's getting elected. And I think, don't you remember me? Don't you remember my story and all the other stories you heard? How can you attack this when you've heard all that? Don't we matter? Don't we matter?